Through my career as an educator, I became more aware of children's needs within the community that weren't being met. And we kind of felt a desire to help them. They deserve a safe environment that provides stability. And knowing that we could do that, I think was almost like a calling.
We've been fostering for 23 years. We've had over 600 children in our home. We teach them as much normalcy as we can.
When we started fostering, we had 5 children of our own. And in the 22 years with the baby that we have here now, we have fostered 106 kids.
Whether they're 2, 10, or 15, they still have so much learning to do and so much of a need for a safe and secure environment. Children need love, they need structure, they need support, they need care, they need that routine and safety. And that is primarily, from what I've seen, what they have not had before. But you need a willingness to love a child and to care for a child.
We know that a lot of their behaviors come from, the kids don't know how to deal with the things going on in their lives. That's how they show you that there's something wrong.
I don't see the kids any different when they come in. It is our job to play the role of a parent just as we would if the children belong to us. Anything that you would do for your child, you would love your child, nurture your child, meet your child's daily needs, food, shelter, clothing, community involvement, whether that be Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, football, whatever. A foster parent is a parent.
I was a little hesitant because I was like, how am I gonna let these children go? But I knew that I wasn't called to adopt. I was called to help these children. Does it break your heart when they leave? Yes, it brings tears, but you know what? It brings joy to know that you changed one child's life.
Once you get the trust, they pretty much start to open up and love you, and then yes, to say goodbye, it's very, very difficult.
It is true. It is very hard to say goodbye. Whether a child you are blessed to have in your home for a few days, a few weeks, months, it's very hard. But what is reassuring is the knowledge of what you have given that child during that time. You have been able to provide, at the bare minimum, stability, structure, which is so fundamental to a child's growth and a child's development. What you are giving greatly outweighs any discomfort or pain of having to say goodbye to a child.
So I remember when I first started out and my first baby had to leave. Oh my goodness, how I balled up in the bed and cried and just felt like it was just the end of the world. But I had to regroup and I had to focus and I had to be clear to myself and say, why am I doing this? Why am I a foster mom? Why have I opened up my home? Why am I caring for the kids? My home has been like a bridge. And I said, we're the bridge from their negative past to the positive future that has been predestined and pre-purposed for them.
You need, in my opinion, to foster, is you need to have a willingness to care for a child in need. Barriers that most people might see that would prevent them from fostering are financial. Thinking it's too expensive, I don't have the resources for that.
The state provides you help to actually provide assistance to a foster child.
All of that falls into place very, very easily, and you have a vast amount of support.
These children don't care how big your home is. They just want you to love them. They just want you to care for them. They just want to feel safe and feel wanted.
You can live in an apartment. Some people don't know that. They really do think that you have to have your own home. Some people think, oh, I have to be married, but no, you really can be single. The children come with insurance. They come with their own monthly support that is well able to meet their needs. Some of those anxieties can be resolved with just a simple phone call. It doesn't cost you anything to call the agency or jump online and see what the qualifications are for being a foster parent.
These children need us, and if we can't come together as a community, who's going to help these children?
Do know that if we look to the left or look to the right, that there is somebody standing right in your face that's in need of something that you're able to give.
The rewards are beyond measure.
If you can make a difference in this child's life, you might change their life forever.
Learn more about becoming a foster parent and the community-based care network of foster agencies at FamilyTapestry.org.